Is it because what they're saying is true?
Hello, my people. It's your girl Damola, and you know it's Popcorn Crushers again. I love this popcorn, and I get to eat popcorn on Gusto TV. Have you subscribed? Go and subscribe. You love what we do. I think I like my look. I look so pretty. So yes, guys, this movie I'm going to be reviewing today is a very, very interesting one. Like, it is very, very interesting. I love the movie from beginning to the end. The end might have this light doubt in it, like, oh, why did the end like this or something? But then I think it's actually a good end. It's something that is, because, you know, not all stories like you get to see the ending because it is based on true life story. What I like about true life story or true life events is that, you know, when we all think, or when we all dream about, or when we are all like, oh, this movie should end as a happily ever after. True life story is not like that. It's like you see it's a very, very rare case to see a true life story end in a good way. So I like the opening at the ending. I like it when a movie is giving you an opening, like opening to think, to reason, to see deep, like to look things in a very, very deep way. So yes, the title of this movie is The Good Nurse. So everybody know that in Nigeria, when it comes to hospital and guy, I don't like the experiences. I don't like talking about Nigerian hospital because it is but now when you're looking at an American style, because this movie is an American crime drama, so when you're looking at it in that way, you feel other places too, they are good. Like, apart from Nigerians, I think Nigeria have this feeling like, oh, other countries are better. Actually they are fine, but what if, like, what do you think when you're hearing that even from their own parts they are doing something like that? Like a nurse could do something like that. We all know nurse should be like a very, very kind-hearted human or being. So what happens when a nurse or the nurse you all feel should have the threat of being a very, very good person is not having it, and is actually another way around, a very, very bad nurse? So yes, The Good Nurse is a movie directed by Tobias, and is actually based on true life story by Christy, and it's very, very interesting. It is loving. Like, we get to see the story, we get to see the deep parts of the story where there's a guy, his name is Charles, and there's a nurse. Let's say there's a nurse, his name is Charles, and there's also a nurse, her name is Emmy. So Emmy works in another hospital, like different from where Charles works. In the beginning of the movie, we get to see when someone died, and Charles felt so sad and bad. Like, he was there at that point, was going to like change the covers and of the patient, and saw that the patient started like having seizure, and from there they had to do CPR on the patient, and just like that they lose the patient, which was a very, very bad thing. Like, with the view of it, you could see that it was very, very sad. It was a bad day for him. Yes, that first scene, you know, I get to look at it and I'm like, okay, why is this boy really like this? Like, why is he sad? He's looking as if he has this guilt in his face or something. But I was like, oh, let me just continue watching it and let's see what like happens and stuff. And yes, moving on, we saw when this guy left, Charles left his hospital, like left the country, was working entirely to another state. The state was working entirely to another state. So when he got to another state, this state happens to be where Emmy is, and he applied at Emmy's hospital. Emmy is a very, very loving nurse, a very, very good nurse. But this but Emmy has a heart challenge. Like, she is going through medical problems, whereby we see when she was trying to, like, she has these heart problems. Whenever there's a particular patient she has, that whenever she carries her patient, like when it's time for the patient to pee or something, patient is not moving. When she wants to lift the patient up, you see that she's always like holding up her chest, like holding on to her chest and all that. So when she went for a checkup in another hospital, she found out that she has this heart failure, and she has like, she can go 4 months, but if she do 4 months without doing surgery, she was going to die, or she has a very high chance of having stroke. So yes, we see Amy, this nurse, this beautiful nurse, this very very good nurse, has medical challenge, and she didn't know how to do it because the hospital she was working, she's working currently, they can't give her health insurance. Like, you have to work for a year, and she has not even, she was not like up to a year in the hospital. Like, she was just maybe like 6 months. So the remaining 4 months for her was to survive so that she can get her health insurance and, you know, go for the surgery and stuff. So when Charles came to this hospital, Charles and Emmy developed a very very good relationship with themselves. But what happens when everything begins to turn upside down? More patients die almost from time to time. Like, it was so rampant and regular. Like, both older people, younger people, they were all dying. And circumstances like this made Emmy didn't even think about it, like, who could have been doing this. She just felt, wow, this is so sad. But I felt my patient was okay, my patient was feeling better and everything. Why would my patient die? So this a particular death led to investigation, whereby they brought in investigators from other side like police area, like, to come and investigate the whole thing. And when they investigated the whole thing, along the way we get to see who is killing these people. And trust me, Charles is a very very good nurse. He's a very because he supported Emmy. Like, he supported her, he supported her family. She has 2 kids, 2 girls that she's like trying to be a mother, try to work, try to save herself from a heart failure and everything. You know, it's a very very good story. It's a family story everyone should watch. I love the movie because it shows that people might have their bad side, but they also actually have good side, and everybody has a reason for doing what they do. Only in this movie it says otherwise. So deep, guys. So deep. You think everybody has a reason for what they do, but in this movie you get to see it in another way. Like, not everybody has a reason. Like, some people don't have any reason for doing whatever they do, they just do it. Is that the case now? You guys should go watch this movie. Very very interesting. I'm going to be rating it a 10 for what it is, a crime drama. It's a very very short one. It's a very very good one, very very loving one. I love it, and I'll actually wish to read the story, like the novel itself, because I think it's going to give me a lot of goosebumps. Like, you know, sometimes novels really show more more images, more I don't know, more imaginations than movies like we see, to me though. So guys, I want you give me your rating in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the good nurse. Give me your rating. Give me your most interesting the interesting part, or your favorite part in the movie. And yes guys, I don't want to say bye bye, and let me just use my popcorn. It's a bye bye guys. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Love you guys. Bye.